Hello everybody, welcome back to Star Revenge Night of Doom, Savestateless. This is a weird game. It's a hard game. So I just had to restart my computer because the game was lagging like crap, which I hate when that happens. I think anytime I let my computer go to sleep mode, I'm guaranteed having to restart it, because otherwise it will load incredibly slowly. I don't know what specifically causes it to do that if it goes to sleep mode. Like, I don't know. It just seems to, like, be tired and, like, want just a fresh start. That was a great death. I just don't even know what that was. It was weird. Yeah, hopefully I don't die to the star a lot. The reds and hundreds are very difficult in this level, but I'm not going to talk too much about it. You'll see me dying, or you'll see me get it, and be very nervous, but yeah. Yeah, my computer's very terrible, so I'm really hoping my donation stream goes well. Which is still not another month and a half away. It is another month and a half away, not another month and a half from now. It's the proper phrase, which still doesn't even make sense when I actually say it, but I think that's the correct way to say it. Or at least what I was trying to say. Enough rambling. But yeah, this computer's a piece of shit. Is there really much more I should go on about? There is! Okay, well, let's do it. I have to have my Project 64 window in, like, the tiniest freaking resolution ever. I think it's either 300 by 400 or 400 by 300. I can never remember which it is. But to those who don't know, that's actually very, very tiny. I counteract this tiny by making my monitors, like, I make my monitors zoomed in a lot more, so it appears a lot bigger than it actually is, but it's still pretty small. It's not like I'm used to where I, like, used to play on my TV because I had an emulator on my Wii. It was a shitty emulator for ROM hacks, for that matter. If you're looking just to play normal ROMs, not hacks, then Wii 64, the emulator I had, I don't know if I actually mentioned the name yet, but it's actually good in that regard, but ROM hacks, it's just... just a disappointed lip trill. But yeah. The only few advantages was it made some parts of the games brighter, which I don't know why this happened. And then, of course, the obvious one, I could play on my TV. Not a computer monitor, which is on a computer that lags a lot, which has to be in a small window resolution because of that. But it lagged a lot, so, you know, that's just why. It sucks, and I'd take small window resolution over lag any day. Then again, it still lags on this, and a lot more inconsistently. At least with Wii 64, it lagged at the same spots every time. With this, it lags whenever my computer's like, oh hey, I'm having trouble loading. Let's just not give a shit about Project 64 anymore. So it just is a douche to Project 64. Wish it treated Project 64 like one of those bigger other programs, like XSplit. Gave it the proper respect it deserved. But it doesn't, because it's just Project 64. It'll never be good. Even when I set it to a high priority in my processor, or whatever, I don't know what it's called. Like, I set it to a high priority, it still just doesn't work. It's very, very lame and annoying. But I guess that's enough rambling about my computer for now. At least I had a tangent to talk on during this coin collecting mission. It's very, very long and very, very difficult. And again, this is course 1, so... that was weird. So, this is just feels out of place. All the other stars in course 1 are pretty easy. I mean, the Bomb King is arguably difficult. And then if you don't know how to avoid the invisible wall, then... Okay, that was scary. If you don't know how to avoid the invisible wall, then Star 2 can also be pretty difficult. And if you don't know to go in Lac 2 Cam, then Star 3 can be pretty difficult. What? 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 That has never happened to me before. I'm at a loss for words on that one. Like, what the fuck, game? You don't just do that to me! After all these years of being able to walk from one platform to another, you don't make me just hit quicksand that doesn't exist! Like, you don't do that to me, game! You just don't! It's not cool! Okay, I'm back after the 4th red coin. I have a lot more coins than before. Actually, I think it's only 4 more, but yeah, I got a... voice crack. Yeah, I got a lot more. More better. More better. Sorry, my strong bad voice is terrible. Yeah. I had a lot better RNG this time, so I got... I got 4 more. I think I died with 67 before. Not 100% sure, but pretty confident about that. But anyway, to those curious about why this isn't Let's Play Star Revenge Night of Doom Savestateless, and it's just Star Revenge Night of Doom Savestateless, well, I'm sure there is 2 reasons for that. One of which is pretty obvious, is just the fact that this is going to be done very, very unofficially. By unofficial, I mean, like, just very not like a Let's Play. It's not done in consistent periods of time. It's just kind of done. I like how I jumped there to stay safe, but it's just done whenever I feel like trying to do this. Like, I'm not gonna make this a series where I, like, upload only this daily, and, like, or even relatively consistently, like, not even, like, once a week. I'm just going to do this when I want to do this. Which isn't going to be a lot. I don't want to do this a lot. I almost just died there. Oh my god. The clutch is real right now. But yeah, just the fact of this being such an inconsistent schedule, and just in general not wanting to do this a lot. And then also the fact that this isn't the kind of game that I can do in a Let's Play form. For a lot of stars that I really don't want to get a second time, I'm probably just going to upload my Twitch highlight as the part, and then just say I got this star Savestateless. Like, it's something I don't want to do, but, like, this game isn't casual. There's a lot of stars that are really hard that I have already gotten and really, really don't want to get a second time. So I'm probably not going to get them a second time. I like how I could have killed that Koopa, but I didn't. This is gay. Just barely short on coins. I guess I'll just kill this Chuckya and hope for 2 coins. And also hope that they don't spawn over the edge. Yep, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Sweet. I got 4. I did explain my second reason fully, right? Just, yeah, this isn't a casual game. It's not something that's easy to do. And, again, that Twitch highlight thing, like, I'm hoping you're not upset with that, because just... what I'm gonna try to do, actually, is something I didn't explain, is I'm gonna try and get at least the 90 or 100 stars that would be in... Why? Why? Why is that a thing? Oh my god! Gonna try and get the 90 to 100 stars that either would be or could be in my 90-star speedrun, being that those are the easiest in the freaking game, and I can do those a second time, and probably would want to, just for practice for 90-star. God dang it, I can't get out a complete thought. I'm always caught up by complete death. It is dumb. Don't do that to me, game. I'm mad! I've died twice on really good attempts, and this is going to be a very drawn-out part because, well, I'm not editing. I mean, I'll edit if I die again, probably. You saw me get all the red coins. If you were very observant... Actually, I don't think it really showed. Actually, it showed during the cutscene, never mind. So if you were very, very observant, you would already know, or at least sort of know, where the star spawned. I will point it out when I get back to it. If I get back to it, because this god dang bomb that I hate. I hate this bomb. I didn't die from the bomb. Why? Fuck you, game. I don't have to put up with this shit. I'm pissed. I'm pissed that I game overed, and I'm just about to game over again, and I cannot get this fucking star, no matter how much I try. I have died so many times off screen, and I'm not going to show any of them, because, I mean, I'm too lazy to edit shit out, so I just basically don't even show it in the first place. One of the deaths, I got freaking 4 of 8 red coins, which is the most I had, of any attempt off screen. And that fucking bubble never comes back after that one time. Except the time that I freaking died because it came back and I wasn't expecting it, and I freaking died because it hit me in the air. That annoyed me. And then I continued to die after that. And I also died before it too, like it wasn't the next attempt. But like, my god, the amount of deaths that I've had on this star are so bullshit. And it's just not even cool, and it continues to add to the reason why I don't want to do this game as a Let's Play. Because this constantly takes out pointless time just out of my life where I could actually be doing something fun, or at least doing something productive, or something that matters. It just constantly forces me to get rid of all of those options in my life, and just get stuck on one thing that doesn't even make sense to be stuck on, like a bubble. This is an easy star that I already had and died to at the very end because of one bullshit excuse that didn't make sense. Then it constantly forced me to just have more excuses that still don't make sense, and I'm still doing the star because of it. Did I already mention that this is actually my last attempt? If I game over here, I'm done. I'm just not doing anything else today, and just ending this video and getting it next time. This is annoying me. And assuming I do die, or even assuming I don't, like... Well, assuming I don't, you don't have to worry about this, but assuming I do die and get it at the beginning of next time, before all those people jump out and say, oh my god, you were so pissed, you couldn't get it, you won't ever get it, and you had to use save states to get it, well, fuck you. The reason I'm showing the very bottom of my emulation is because it says emulation started. From what I understand, there's actually legitimately no possible way for it to say that unless I just started up an emulation. If I hit save state, it will say save state at the bottom and get rid of emulation started, never to be heard from again until, of course, you start up a game. Same with load state, or pause CPU, resume CPU, or capture, like if I take a screenshot or something. I mean, those are the only ways it changes, which, of course, save state being one of them is the ways it changes. If it stays at emulation started, it is a guarantee that I did not save state. So I don't have to worry about editing in both this series and Mario 74 Extreme Edition. I can edit all I want. I still might not, just so you guys can see the pain and horrendousness that is Credelosphere. Oh god, Credelosphere. But, oh god, I actually got 4 coins again. Kinda surprised this is actually a decent attempt. Thank you, Bubble, for not spawning. Bubble spawned there and hit me in the air as I was long jumping to that last platform, and I died. I'm very, very mad that that is actually a possibility still. Never going to get over that. Why can't a Koopa do that, like, later, when I'm actually trying to do shit? That'd make it so much easier. Anyway, what was I going on about? Yeah. Save states. It's not a thing. It's not a thing I have to worry about. I'm not gonna ever worry about editing. There might be parts where I say, oh, I don't want to edit. Like this attempt, of course. I could have just kept out entirely until the very end, and then explained all this. But, well, this is my last attempt of the day, and if I die, I'm still gonna keep this in. I'm not going to edit any of this attempt out, and I'm going to actually keep it in, and force you guys to watch it, even if I die, like, the jump before the star. Which has happened to me before, because there is a bomb on the platform right before the platform with the star. And the bomb has gotten pissed at me because I actually am doing good at the game, and it's pushed me off, and I've died. That's only happened to me one time on the very last platform. It's happened to me like 3 or 4 on that platform during, like, on the successful attempt of the 100 coins. On that platform, it's happened several times. Like 3 or 4, I think. So it's not like that was a new mistake, or, like, one that's, like, not super common. But, it's still kind of rare. I mean, 3 or 4 times ever is still not a lot. It's a bit annoying. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I've said everything I need to say about everything. Actually, no, there's not one thing I've said yet. If you ever see anyone in the comments of, well, either this video just being a complete douchebag, or a future video being a complete douchebag saying, oh, you could have save stated here, and you see this emulation started at the bottom, feel free to make fun of them. I actually encourage you to make fun of them, call them out on their pure stupidity. I like seeing, like, legitimately stupid people, like, just get insulted, because it's kind of a taste of their own medicine, because they kind of deserve it. It's probably why I get made fun of a lot, Kappa. But, yeah, just please make fun of everyone who says I'm possibly cheating and save stating, because there's proof in the video that I'm not. And it annoys me to see people say that I am. Especially when there's proof. Like, you can actually, like, I'm not calling out people that actually called out me on cheating on Twisted Adventures Intense Challenge, Course 2, Star, the Red Coins, and 100 Save Stateless. Like, I know for a fact in my heart that I did that Save Stateless, and don't have to get it again because of that reason. But a lot of people don't, and since it was on Wii 64, I couldn't really capture this emulation started. So, you have valid reason to at least think of the possibility of me cheating. No one actually said I specifically did, they just said it was kind of sketchy or it was possible. And I think that's valid reasoning, there's actually valid reasoning to believe that. And I don't mind about that. I mind if people actually will do it when it shows this on the bottom. Which I have not experienced yet, but I know I will at some point in the future. So I'm pointing this out so that people watching this now will know to not do it in future segments. And people who don't watch this will be made fun of, and I will laugh. I will laugh if someone actually reads my comments and reads a comment of that before I do, and just calls them out on it. That's my first time seeing that comment. Like, I will hysterically laugh. Like, it will be funny. I will enjoy seeing that. But, yeah. Enough about that. This is a pretty long segment, but I am probably going to be able to finish this level now, because the secrets, is not terrible. Possible to screw up, very possible, but not terrible. I'm taking a bit of a different route than I usually do, because I forgot to get the secret at the beginning. It's not the very beginning, it's like on the left path instead of the right. With those like tiny platforms. You'll see when I go to it. You actually probably already saw it during the coin collecting. By probably, I mean maybe you did, maybe you didn't. It's on those pillars, like far back there with the red coin. Like in the background, like, yeah. There's the secret right there. You don't have to break the boxes to get the secrets. It's basic Mario 64 knowledge. The collision is extended further than the boxes, but to those who don't really know, well, there's the example of that being done. So yeah, one more secret, and then one more star after this, and a few of you who don't know this game very well might be wondering where that star is. Like, is there another star like that troll star, but in a different location? That would be cool. It would be probably pretty free, but no, it's not. It's a star that's, like, only on a specific mission. Like, you cannot get the star unless you've done stars 1 through 5, and then select star 6. There's this last secret. It's in a pretty basic spot, but... And it's actually a pretty easy star, too, if not for the invisible wall, which I'll get into details with that later. But yeah, there's an invisible wall. And, so yeah, same generic climb that I've been constantly doing, and I probably will screw up somehow, because it's just so much of a constantly done thing to where, like, stupid mistakes are just never-ending. Sorry about the large amount of silence there. I'm actually trying to focus on the jumps, but now I'm practically home free, so that's why I started talking again. Also, something I didn't show off, you can do it on this side too. It's a little bit trickier if you don't know how to dodge that fire, but yeah, you can just wall kick up on that side. It doesn't always have to be the other side. So yeah, one more star. This doesn't take too long unless you screw it up, which it's still possible for me to do. Somewhere over the quicksand. Ah, headset wire, a bit tangled. Alright. Somewhere over the quicksand. Okay, I had to make that reference. It's a very stupid one, but you know, I had to do it. I mean, I legitimately was bound by contract to do that. Also, hey, there's a bomb here that's never been here before, kind of implying that the star is star select only. I think there's probably a few more Koopas than usual as well. Or at least, if not more, they just spawn at a different spot. Because there are, like, 2 down there now, and there's almost never... Or, nah, I could be completely wrong. Maybe it's just specific RNG that I just kind of happened to notice there, but don't any other attempt. It's still possible. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I'm almost at the star now, and I'm almost done with this excruciatingly long and excruciatingly painful segment, which was Course 1, which is further proving why I hate this game, because Course 1 is hard as fuck. Every other course is hard as fuck. I've just kind of gotten to terms with this game, and it's not that hard anymore, but it's still very difficult. Even for me. It's just, I'm good at difficult things in this kind of game. Somehow I avoided the invisible wall. There's an invisible wall on, like, the jump from where the switch is to the jump where the box is. It's a very, very annoying invisible wall. Very easy to hit. I didn't showcase hitting it, but trust me, if you watch me speedrun this, you will see me hit it a lot, probably. Anyway, ending.